Good afternoon, viewers. This is Jubilee Saikia and you're watching My News Any. Congress MP Gaurav Gogoi has submitted an adjournment motion notice in Lok Sabha today, urging an urgent discussion on the recent Maha Kumbh stampede in Prayagraj. Yes, here we are bringing you the full details. Gaurav Gogoi submits adjournment motion on Maha Kumbh stampede. He highlights lapses in crowd control and safety measures. Gogoi demands Supreme Court monitored probe, not a state-led one. Gogoi calls for better infrastructure and emergency response reforms. Gogoi urges government action to prevent future religious tragedies. Yes, viewers, Congress MP Gaurav Gogoi has submitted an adjournment motion notice in the Lok Sabha urging an urgent discussion on the recent Maha Kumbh stampede in Prayagraj. The tragedy claimed numerous lives and left many injured, sparking nationwide concern over safety measures at large religious gatherings. In his notice to the Secretary General of the Lok Sabha, Gogoi highlighted the severe lapses in crowd management, inadequate safety measures and VIP culture which he believes contributed to the disaster. He called for a transparent and independent investigation led by the central government, monitored by the Supreme Court rather than a state-led probe. The Maha Kumbh, a sacred and globally significant religious event, must not be overshadowed by mismanagement. The compensation announced so far is insufficient and a thorough inquiry is essential to ensure accountability, Gogoi stated. He further emphasized the need for comprehensive safety reforms, including improved crowd control mechanisms, better infrastructure and a robust emergency response such to prevent such tragedies in future religious events. Faith, unity and spirituality define the Maha Kumbh. However, we must also prioritize the safety and well-being of all devotees. The government must act decisively to prevent such incidents from recurring. He added, the motion seeks immediate parliamentary attention to this disaster, urging authorities to implement long-term solutions for safer religious gatherings across the country. Yes, viewers, Congress MP Gaurav Gogoi has submitted an adjournment motion notice in Lok Sabha demanding an urgent discussion on the recent Maha Kumbh stampede. The tragic incident, which claimed multiple lives and left several injured, has raised nationwide concerns over safety measures at large religious gatherings. In his notice to the General Secretary of the Lok Sabha, Gogoi pointed to severe lapses in crowd management, inadequate safety protocols and the prevailing VIP culture as key factors that contributed to the disaster. Calling for a transparent and independent probe, he insisted that the investigation should be conducted under central government supervision and monitored by the Supreme Court rather than being left solely to the state government. He further stretched the need for urgent safety reforms, including enhanced crowd control strategies, better infrastructure and a more efficient emergency response system to prevent such tragedies in future religious events. Emphasizing the spiritual and cultural importance of the Maha Kumbh, Gogoi asserted that faith and unity must go hand in hand with the safety and well-being of devotees. He urged the government to take decisive action to prevent similar incidents from recurring. The motion seeks approach to improve safety measures at mass religious gatherings and ensure accountability in handling large-scale events across the country. That's all for now. For further updates, keep watching My News Any.